I was horrified to realize that the train I had just boarded was incredibly strange. As I looked at the hollow eyes of the passengers, I realized that everyone had been infected. I watched them as they injected the virus into anyone who hadn't been infected. Desperate to find my son, I forced myself to act cold and indifferent. I quickly slipped into the restroom, but a child saw through my disguise. Fortunately, I reacted fast, slamming the restroom door shut. When it opened again, the boy saw me wiping the virus residue off my skin. But in reality, I had collected that residue from a trash bin, just to make him believe I had already been infected. In the end, I made it out of the train station. My ex-husband was already waiting outside. To avoid suspicion, I kept my face expressionless, but during dinner my boyfriend suddenly called. Thankfully, our relationship was strong enough that we communicated in code and successfully tricked my ex and his family. I found out my boyfriend would pick me up in 2 hours, so after my ex went to work, I quietly slipped into another room. As expected, my son was inside. Even better, he had recently fallen gravely ill, which gave him immunity to the alien virus. His body hadn't been infected. To safely get him out, I waited until my ex-mother-in-law's attention was caught by the television. I was about to sneak away with my son. The old woman sensed something was wrong. Without hesitation, she called security and ordered them to stop me downstairs. As I rushed out with my son, I was shocked to see my ex-husband, now infected with the virus, spotting me. In a panic, I ran, but as soon as I entered the crowd, I immediately mimicked the blank, emotionless expressions of the infected. The alien virus had already spread throughout the entire city, and pretending to be one of them was my only chance of survival. I made my way through the infected, holding my son's hand tightly. With the pursuers getting closer, I dragged him to a pharmacy. I grabbed a few bottles of stimulants, urgently warning my son that I had been infected by my ex-husband, the virus from completely taking over my body. Just then, my boyfriend called again, telling us to stay put and wait for rescue. But the streets outside were full of infected people. I had to find weapons first. I broke into a security office and grabbed a gun from a dead body and hid inside a supermarket, waiting for the right moment. But after what felt like forever, my boyfriend still hadn't shown up. I was running out of strength. I swallowed a handful of pills trying to stay alert, but I was too exhausted. Eventually, I collapsed on the ground, and I could feel my cells starting to reorganize inside my body.